Oh my gosh, I love Soundboard. I wish truly I could make it mandatory for everybody on my team to sign up for it. I tell people you're being watched. You know, I have two daughters that are in their 20s and they're on Facebook all the time and they never comment. So, I mean, they tell me, Mom, we're just Facebook stalkers. So I joke about that and I say there are people out there that are watching what you do and they want to see that your message is sincere and consistent. Like insane to sit down. I cannot tell you how many times I would sit down and stare at a computer screen and start a Google search and go, okay, what should I post today? What would be positive? What would be inspiring? What would be health focused? And I would drive myself crazy, not to mention wasting a ton of time because then you fall down that little rabbit hole, right? Into all these different images. And so to be able to go into Soundboard and utilize that, first of all, for the content that's available is so powerful. But then beyond that, you know, the value added that you all are bringing with the trainings. I mean, like truly, last night, I cannot tell you, we had about 30 team members on and the excitement, I'm still getting messages all morning. Like that was absolutely phenomenal. That is what I needed. And so what y'all are doing truly to me is far beyond the content.
And for me, it was like, okay, so should I be writing a blog? Or should I be searching Google and trying to look for some information there so I can post it? Or should I read something and post it myself? It was just always a struggle for me. Just finding that content that would be relatable to what I'm, you know, in business for. And honestly, I'm really busy. I have a full-time job and another business. So it really just didn't work out for me. So I never barely came out with any content. So when when I was introduced to Soundboard, I was really, really happy about it because it really makes your life easy. You know, it finds the articles for you and you choose the ones you want or the images like inspirational quotes, whatever. And you just post it. And then if you post it on a regular basis, people see it as like it's you who is going after articles and, you know, searching for them and doing all this work.
Soundboard has helped me immensely because I am reaching out in many more ways than just Facebook. I'm reaching out with Twitter and Instagram. I feel like I still need to work on improving with LinkedIn and Pinterest, but it's a learning curve. And if you take one at a time and really study it and find out what makes it tick and what kind of what kind of people you're reaching, you know. But what's been really beneficial about Soundboard is every day it's definitely part of my DMO to sit down at my Soundboard and read the articles. So I'm also learning as well as posting because so I'm learning and I'm posting real consistently and I feel like I have much more of a professional presence.
I had somebody that wasn't like a team member of mine join me for the Shred 10. And so I loved being able, and just talking about you guys, just being able to go to the Soundboard and pull those. And I sent her text messages and I loved that. And she was very responsive and, you know, it's like, I don't want to bug you. Are you okay with this? She was like, man, this is awesome. Like, you know, cause I could just send her, I didn't have to go, you know, multiple places to get content to send her. I could just go to one place and it was very helpful. I found out about you guys. I was trying to come up with stuff and, you know, posting in a group for my team because, you know, people don't know what to say and they don't know, you know, what's the right thing to say or what do I do or I don't know.
Because, you know, I didn't want it all to be about, you know, stories and testimonies because I think people get like, oh, here we go, it's another testimony. So I wanted to start, and I'm not a health nut, so I don't know things in that sort of respect, but I wanted to start sharing stories or articles about health, food, life, all that sort of jazz. So, but, you know, again, I don't sometimes know what I'm looking for. So to have something that I can quickly access and I go through it, look, I've gone through even, you know, I think 9 months back and used articles from then just to find things that will, you know, that pique my own attention for any given day, which changes, or I might have a theme of, you know, exercising, or a theme of sleeping for the day, or a theme of food, because I love food as well. And it's all there. So it's really easy for me, because I don't know enough about all of this stuff to search that stuff for myself. So I find it saves me time. And the reason why we get into business is to be at home, is to have more time to ourselves and our family. So it has given me that. It's given me the ability to be an expert without actually being the one that's done all that research. But, you know, people are liking those articles, and, you know, they've shown interest. And I think I've had people share some of them, which is ultimately what you'd love people to do, is share the things that you post, because that means it actually resonates with people.
So I love that you guys just put stuff on for us. I was like, wow, I don't have to go look for a bunch of appropriate subject matter. It just shows up there. And then I just started watching it. It was funny, though, during your training, Marla says, well, what's the difference between buffer and Juice Plus VIP and soundboard? And I'm like, I don't know. Let's go look at it. So then, you know, just kind of being so new to it, and you guys that are so IT-ish don't get us like we don't get you, because it's just second nature to you. But remember, there's people out here like us that really just don't have a clue. So just the fact that you provide that service for us, and those tweets and that information shows up there, it's appropriate. Our website shows up there. People can find us. And then we have the opportunity to go in and add what we'd like, look at stuff, add what we'd like. And I think it's awesome. I love it. I don't get it that people don't want to. It's $15 a month is the choice that I made. And my friends are like, well, why would you do that? And I'm like, well, why not? I mean, the content's there. It's done for you. You're getting the word out, whatever. You don't even have to do anything if you don't want to add any of your own posts. And it's kind of like Brandy says, you know, you're just slowly dripping on people. You're just slowly, you just keep loving on them till one day they go, what was it she said about that? You know, I think it really works.